Gender Diversity in Equity and Inclusive Education, GDIE. Unit 1, Gender and Schooling. Gender identity. In our society, genders that are most recognized are male and female, also called the gender binary, which is usually based on anatomy or the genitals when a child was born. Gender identity refers to a personal identification with a particular gender role in society as male or female. The term gender identity was first introduced by Robert J. Stoller in 1964. Gender identity is defined as a personal conception of oneself as male or female. In other words, gender identity is self-identified. For example, if a person considers himself a male and is most comfortable referring to his personal gender in masculine terms, then his gender identity is male. Most children develop a clear-cut sense of whether they are boys or girls at a very young age. In other words, a sense of gender identity. It is difficult for a child to grow to adulthood without experiencing some form of gender bias or stereotyping, whether it is the expectation that boys are better than girls in mathematics, or the idea that only females can nurture children. Research have shown that girls are represented as weak and shy, while boys are represented as strong and bold. For example, football is the game for boys because girls cannot play boys' games, as these games need more energy and power. In short, gender identity construction found to be associated with physical structure, physical power, outlook, profession, and cultural practices. These perceptions and practices of child with respect to gender affect in one way or the other in schools day-to-day activities. What else do we know about gender identity? Piaget's theory can be applied to the development of gender by examining young children in day-to-day play and social interactions. It is widely agreed that core gender identity is firmly formed at the age of 3 years. At this point, children can make firm statements about their gender and tend to choose activities and toys which are considered appropriate for their gender, such as dolls and painting for girls, tools and games for boys. Although they do not yet fully understand the implications of gender. By the age of 5, children tend to play with gender-specific toys. For example, girls tend to play more with dolls while boys play with more Spider-Man toys. During this age, children become aware of stereotypical gender related activities and behaviors. Children may see that their mother cook most of the meals that family eats, and as a result they soon learn that cooking is a woman's job. Meanwhile, they may see that father is going to the office, and so they start to believe that going to the office is the man's job. Children's gender identity develops in complexity during the middle childhood years. At this development moment, children have become aware of gender stereotypes having to do with how boys and girls are supposed to think and act. Correspondingly, children start to identify certain activities and abilities as being characteristically masculine or feminine. Thank you.